Look at him going, why didn't we go to a movie? They don't talk to you in the damn movie. Well, we're going to keep it moving right along. This next lady that I'd like to bring to the stage, it's been so much fun having her in the class. I know you guys are going to really enjoy her. Make her feel welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, Deborah Brooks. Let her know. Deborah Brooks.
Hey everybody, my name's Deborah. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I was a cattle rancher out east for a few years. I raised cattle, watermelons. Woo, cattle, woo. And I had a family. I had a nice husband. He was okay. I had a couple of kids. Yeah, they were okay too. One day I was sitting watching them playing on the floor, and I thought, this is so weird. My husband was there too, and I thought, this is so weird. Everyone in this room has been in my vagina. For the life of me, I cannot figure out why kids cry when they get timed out. Time out, you've been bad. I tie them up, throw them in the creek, but that's no good. So I was sitting in a chair in the corner, and they'd always start crying. I'm like, what the heck? So I tried it one time, and I liked it. One time my husband was playing with the kids, and one of them says, Dad, where do all these people come from? Where do people come from? And he said, well, Adam and Eve. They had a baby, and they grew up, and they had babies, and they had babies, and that's how people got here. And he said, oh, okay. I was doing the laundry in the other room. He came around the corner, he goes, Mom, where did all these people come from? And I said, well, they came from monkeys. They evolved along until they became what they are today. So my son runs back to his dad and says, Dad, you lied to me. Mom says we came from monkeys. And he said, no, son, that's her side of the family. Weeks later, my husband, who used to hunt some, he shot a deer, brought him home, cooked it up. Son's sitting there and goes, Dad, what is this? And he goes, well, I'll give you a clue. And he says, something that your mother calls me from time to time. Now, remember, it's deer. So son goes, oh. And he says, oh my God, don't eat it, it's a fucking dick! We both got a timeout for that one. Times changed, everything's changed. I'm getting married to the most wonderful guy here in a few months. I'm so excited about that. And, I was thinking about the great sex we're having, and I'm like, God, I wonder if this goes on forever. This is so awesome. So I'm talking to my girlfriend. I said, Rainey, so what do you suppose the difference between good sex with a husband and good sex with a boyfriend is? And she looks at me and she goes, about 45 minutes. Yeah, things change with time. I used to hate spankings. So I have a boyfriend, we're engaged, as I was saying. He's really sweet, and I'm working on this bit, trying to get ready for this. I was a little bit nervous about it. And I said, hey, Daniel, you want to go for a bike ride? And he goes, yeah, sure. And I said, good, I'll see you when you get back. I needed some downtime. Just playing music, dancing around the house. Anyway, so one day I decided to run some errands, and I grabbed my keys, and he goes, well, when are you going to be back? And how long are you going to be gone? I said, the whole time. I'm out there running my errands. I get a little bit hungry, and I see this diner, and it says, breakfast anytime. I'm like, oh, I'm going to pull in there. So I pulled in there and sat down at the table. Server comes over and goes, what can I get you? And I said, how about French toast from the Renaissance period? Anyway, that's all I got. Great.
have on stage.